Welcome everyone, Questine here on Serious Gaming with a new playthrough for Total War Warhammer 2, Mortal Empires. Since they've vastly improved the end-turn times, they've actually made them bearable. Imagine that after all these years. Anyway, Repanse de Lyonesse, or Joan of Arc if she was in Warhammer Fantasy Battles, and was a crusading knight. So Repanse gains the Chevaliers de Lyonesse. They gain control, +3 all provinces, upkeep, -50% for all heroes, 8 melee defense for questing knights, -80 diplomatic relations with vampire counts, vampire coast, and tomb kings, purge the undead, so to speak. And she starts with Knight's Vow and Questing Vow unlocked, Chivalry +10, Physical Resistance 5% for all peasant units, Leadership +5 for all peasant units, and ability Halo of Maidenly Wrath. She also starts with Questing Knights, Foot Squires, and Knights of the Realm in Araby, which is, right, obviously, in the south. So let's begin. It has been many years since Repanse de Lyonesse first saved Bretonnia from the ruinous jaws of chaos, her unwavering spirit still as strong as it was when she first received her divine vision as a humble shepherdess. Her calling did not end there, however, and now she walks in the footsteps of ancient errantry kings, seeking out the enemies of Bretonnia amongst the dunes of Araby with one steadfast intention: to smite them down in the lady's name.
The clarion calls, my lady, and the masses flock to your banner once more. Make haste in these scorched sands, and stride forth in the name of chivalry. The nearby dunes are tainted by the scourge of the vampires. For all that is good and holy, drive the creatures of the night from these lands. The great deserts sap the strength of even the hardiest men. Should you seek shelter in the mountains, you may find the stubborn dwarfs sympathetic to our cause. The ancient undead kings of this land constantly bicker with one another. You may decide to rid these lands of their foul taint, but joining this conflict may gain you unwanted favor from these unholy creatures. Go now, Damoiselle de Guerre. Lead the Chevalier forth in the name of the Lady, and let your errantry war be written in glory.
Okay, now if you play the Vortex campaign, she actually has the intro dialogue instead of the usual narrator, which we've all grown accustomed to, and personally I've never really liked it. Alright, Lyonesse. I mean, she's in charge of Lyonesse, so it's like you should bow before your lady, but okay. Okay, so we have some errantry knights, and we have a relation with Lyonesse. That's gonna take a bit of work. So we got an alliance working out, defensive alliance, right, with the Knights of the Flame. And now, let's take a look. So we're at war with just the Strygos Empire. Now, we probably want to deal with the followers of Nagash, so the Lich King are kind of black. We have the Blood Axe tribe, so we have the situation with the tribes there, and then we have this army over here.
As you
yes.
say.
Now here there is an army. It's fairly reasonable. It can actually be quite a challenge if you're playing in the Vortex campaign. Though if you have to resolve it, your army will win. But let's begin with a glorious charge of the Bretonnia Knights. So the Strygos Empire, very hard difficulty. I'm not playing on Legendary anymore, largely because I don't feel it adds really all that much. I mean, I don't know what the difficulty settings do. I have no clue. But one of the things, like in terms of stat bonus or anything like that, one of the things that does annoy me in terms of the legendary difficulty is just like the limited camera in battles. Like, I just don't care for it. I don't think it makes battles more difficult. I don't think it makes them more interesting. I don't think it makes them more realistic. That's a laughable notion. So, in regards to all of that, I'm just not fond of it, so I'm playing without it. So we have Repanse, Joan of Arc, and we'll just go get him. Unleash the barrage of trebuchets first, and then get him. So they do have a reasonable army here. They do have those raids, which might actually be a bit of a problem. Okay, actually, hold on. I'm going to send her here. She can do AoE, but that AoE doesn't affect your own units, so she can dive in pretty deep into enemy formations, survive, and a hell of a lot of damage. And that's useful when you've got artillery bombarding the bloody enemy and your infantry is not exactly top tier quality in its own right.
We go! Justice awaits! Knights of the Ring! The Lyonesse!
Do it. Do it. Unleash the questing knights.
Repanse de Lyonesse! It is finished! Knights of the Ring!
Our battle has only just begun. Send the infantry in. Send my legendary guy. Hold on. Gonna send that against the enemy lord.
We serve the king! For the lady! Cool, man! 'Tis an honor!
Okay.
We serve our lead! Paladin of Bretonnia!
Alright, stop the trebuchets from shooting. That was enough what they've done.
Knights of the Ring! The ladies come on!
She's doing quite well. Gonna turn those archers on those skeletal warriors. I'm using only a handful of mods, nothing too special, no overhauls, nothing exceptional. Main thing, obviously I'm using a reshade. I'll provide the link. It's the Imperator reshade that's available for Warhammer 1. I'm using a lighting mod that makes it more in line with the lighting of Warhammer 1, Total Warhammer 1, and I'm also using extra skills. The most important thing is really just a mod that removes the public order penalty that you have by just playing the game. Like, there is a default public order penalty on all difficulties. It's higher on this kind of difficulty. The mod removes it. Now, I'm not doing that because, oh, it's make it easier. So, no, it's not about easy. It's not about difficulty. It's about, I don't particularly fancy dealing with rebellions for the entire game. I've played one, defeated the game on Legendary, and that's just the thing. It's really just a kind of annoying thing to deal with. So removing that, kind of useful thing. We got the Strygos over there. But yeah, this battle is pretty much won. Quite easily, in fact. Now these mods are a bit outdated, but they do seem to work reasonably well. Without causing too many issues. Or any issues that I notice. Oh, also better camera mod, though I don't know if that even works right here. Okay. They're all dead. They're all gone. The enemy hero is dead. The enemy army is finished. The entire thing is a decisive victory for the Chevaliers de Lyonesse. Now, supposedly the times are reduced by 60%. I think it's a bit longer than that. But let's see about it. I mean, I played Mortal Empires, I know, a while ago. Like, I tried doing Empire campaign. It's like, playing Mortal Empires has always been like a nightmare because of turn time. So, and, you know, but the thing is, many people want to play the old world factions or want the old world. So they actually had to fix this issue. And apparently they've decided to do so. So I'm just gonna get all the basic skills with her. Yes, I'm getting free skill points. I think it's because she, as a legendary lord, gets 2 per level, whereas other heroes get 1. So we got... Can I rename heroes? I kind of forgot how. I mean, there was a point when you could. Well, it's a legendary unit, right? So it's not exactly gonna work out. Anyway. So one of the things to point out is that you actually do want to resolve a reasonable number of battles, and it's not because of anything else other than the fact that if you do auto-resolve, the experience gain, at least this is my experience, the experience gain is spread out. Now, I don't know, whereas if you fight a battle, at least this used to be the case, I was gonna get seasoned card veteran. If you fought an actual battle yourself, then what would happen is that the experience gain, so what? Oh, we need level 5 for that. Fair enough. Deadly Blade and Hard to Hit. How about that? So how much do we have? Oh, she doesn't. Oh, she has a water mechanic. If you play in Mortal Empire, if you don't play in Mortal Empires, she has a water mechanic. Now she doesn't seem to have that over here, and that helps her deal with the attrition of the desert. Okay, gonna get 2 men-at-arms, 2 errantry knights. We got 40 chivalry. You need to get 400. And gonna start working on economic benefits. So we got the chivalric code, the decree of Bretonnia. Speaking about the chivalric code, vows. I should probably take a net, but let's go to Pledge of Valor. So we can kill 5 enemy lords. So this is the intern time. Just gonna go to remove all of this. Just turn it all off. I find that like some people play with it on. I don't think so. I mean, if anything's important, just pay attention. Like the actual difficulty of every Total War game is early on, right? When you don't have a lot of territory. Now the difficulty here is I will need to march across the desert to get to that. Damn, this is actually pretty damn fast. Pretty reasonable fast. Mission issues. Own the entirety of 1 province.
She speaks, I listen.
I don't see that she would have water supplies, but...
Taking up positions.
Okay. So I'll need some water supplies with her to be able to deal with it. Wait, did I just break that limit? I guess I did, unfortunately. Hold on. Okay, corruption is increasing, which is going to be a problem. I'm not going to get the hero right now.
Do you know who I... Welcome, friends. Let's hope you mewling.
Why the hell is up with that? Anyway, end the turn. Nothing too fancy going on here. I just need the water supplies in order to go through the desert and not deal with the attrition. That is still a hell of a lot of factions.
Be watchful. Be ready.
Alright, we got
In the lady's name.
5 turns
The
of water
lady's
supplies.
justice.
And we need
That
to
is
march and
impossible
take that
now.
settlement within those 5 turns. Okay, now I'm rather hoping that I'll be able to do so before I run out of money. Because my economy is going to take a hit. I do have a peasant economy, and that peasant economy is going to take a significant hit. That is in mustering, so they are getting units. Okay. Who the fuck is raiding? You. Piss off.
I am ready. As you say, in Bretonnia's name.
I just want to wait one more turn before doing anything.
Do not mistake me for the fool.
And then we will march on that city and break it down and take it. So yes, the AI is going to have public order issues because it removes the benefit, but it's like, you know what? Giving the AI unlimited public order is not really a solution, Creative Assembly. They realized this, by the way, with Free Kingdoms, but they're not going to change that. Would send the right message. Let's worry about that later.
Show no fear. For the lady.
We will begin.
In the lady's name, prepare. Bretonians advance! Now, fight! Now, to battle for Bretonnia! With Bretonian fire! May the lady... Battle comes! Have heart! The lady...
Alright, the Battle of Al-Haik. Okay. I will break down the walls, bring them down, tear them down, and assault the ramparts. My trebuchets should be able, hopefully, to destroy the towers, which obviously are going to be an issue because they're going to do some damage. Once the towers are destroyed, I can then bombard the hell out of them. Now, I need a place, a location where I wouldn't face too much damage. This tower will go down.
I am prepared.
All right, just send these guys as a sacrifice. Put the knights in the back.
Show us the foe.
The rest of them stay here. So that should protect them, I hope. Yep. So I need to take a look. Oh, they're actually being hurt. They're actually in put range there, so I need to move them.
Yes!
Nice solid settlement here. Bretonnian settlement? This is Araby, clearly.
We serve the king.
Alright, might as well start start the bombardment there with my archers. Just gonna have to wait. The trebuchets will do their job eventually, just gonna take a bit of time. They're reasonable siege units. One shouldn't underestimate the power of Bretonnian siege units. They're not too terrible. But obviously their main strength is... Actually, they're pretty strong, the Blessed Trebuchets in particular. Unleash hell.
Stick 'em good.
Okay. Sure. Spear infantry, sword infantry. Yeah, my ass, you guys are sword infantry. Alright, let them shoot at their own volition. One more rock and it's over. Then we can concentrate on the gate.
Peasant bowman! Shields high! We serve! Shift it!
Taking the city in terms of street fighting, that's a different beast altogether. They do have a reasonable number of bats over here, okay.
Failed trebuchet! Peasant bowman!
Try and take these guys out.
Battle ready!
Right, if we can secure the walls.
For the lady! Knights of the Well!
I'll need archers soon enough, but I need the settlement to get them.
We fight for Bretonnia! Spearmen at arms!
Right? Just gonna speed it up a bit. No reason to dawdle. Alright, the gate damage. The gate has taken 27%. 30%. They're not gonna break it down, I think. They're going to do some damage though. Reasonable, not too much. You got the criticals actually. They're the real danger. I personally feel that way, at least about undead units. Like criticals are really the danger. Alright. Henry. How about Lahir? How about that idea? Alright, they're out of arrows. They've done reasonable damage. You know what? She can break down the gate. Who gives a shit, right? Might take a bit, but she will do it. Whereas we... I mean, if I take down the gate... right, 72%. Right, I'm going to need guys to scale the walls, actually. And gonna get the massive cavalry ready. I won't be able to just win this with pure infantry, that's the problem. Bretonnian infantry just isn't good enough. You're afraid? Where's the...
Ready to launch!
Are they not shooting or what? Try hitting those criticals actually. I don't know if they'll succeed. Yeah, bit of damage.
Repanse de Lyonesse!
Hold on a second. I just want the I want the artillery to exhaust their ammunition before I go in. Yeah, just shoot the zombies. 9 minutes. So I've wasted half. Okay.
Your command.
Go in.
Ready for battle. Righteous fury.
It's gonna take a heck of a lot more than Righteous Fury to win this one.
For the king. Up you go. We fight for Bretonnia. Get climbing.
Yeah, you fools. Scale the walls. Break through their blockade. The Maid of Lyonesse stands with us. Once I can break through the enemy formation at the gate here, then I will be able to send the cavalry inside the city and they'll be able to win the battle. But first we need to break through. Sending more units. I think that will be necessary. Even though with my heroes here, it will be fairly difficult for the AI to push them back. Especially since they've got lower tier units themselves.
Men of Bretonnia.
We're gonna get those spearmen.
March.
The brave peasants of Bretonnia scale the walls. Yeah, so the better camera control, don't remember exactly what it does. Oh yeah, it's certainly on. It allows you to get closer to the ground, see the action better. Got the foot squires ready to go in.
Victory awaits.
Alright, the questing knights are also ready to go in. The entire massive cavalry arm of Bretonnia is ready to step in once the opportunity presents itself. Then we'll need... I assume the beastmen are not going to be nice boys, and they're going to try and take my settlement. It certainly was something that factored into my decision to attack here. Now that would just be a waste of her special ability, really. I can dive in deep into this entire formation and break it apart, piece by piece. Come on, get in. That will do. Okay.
By the lady. Ready.
The undead are mostly being cleared out by this stage.
Men at arms.
But they're sending in more units.
Loyal and true.
Chevaliers ready.
Right, I need to send her to try and break this bottleneck. Really, that's the important bit.
We go. At once. For the lady.
And I say that because I want to get these guys in.
Knights of the realm.
Send 2 Knights of the Realm. Actually, 1 at a time.
At once. Take the ground.
Paladin of Bretonnia.
They're trying to hold the ground.
Men at arms.
Prevent us from getting inside.
With fury.
46 seconds until her ability is ready. We got 5 minutes until the battle is over. The enemy hero, where is he actually? There he is. That's a bit of a bloodbath.
Climbing.
Sending reinforcements on the wall over there.
Shields. High.
They're still dealing with those skeleton spearmen, and you can give the pole arms to them.
Command me.
Setting pole arms on the wall is not necessarily the wisest decision. There's a lot of skeletal spearmen trying to hold that gate. It's like, oh yeah, we're dealing with Bretonnia. Let's mass spearmen, boys.
The lady's fury! The
Okay,
lady's
those are
fury!
broken.
Yes, 'tis done. Righteous fury! With haste, hastily,
Oh shit. Krepkels.
fight them!
For justice!
Right, they are climbing.
We fight for Bretonnia! Trample them!
So my knights are stuck in deep. No other gate available. 3 minutes and 50 seconds, unfortunately.
Repanse de Lyonesse!
I'll have to resolve if absolutely fucking necessary.
Battle ready!
I would rather hope to win, honestly. Alright, these guys are breaking.
Shields!
And win now, that is. These little shits are stuck. Get out of there. Get. Come on.
Knights errant!
Repanse de Lyonesse!
Help your lady.
At speed!
These guys are supposed to be broken. I mean, I don't even see them.
Break them!
Unless they're on the walls. I know my infantry knights are gonna take a heck of a lot of damage, but then again, do I give a shit?
Repanse de Lyonesse!
No.
For Bretonnia!
The answer is I really don't give a shit about their infantry knights.
Repanse de Lyonesse!
Spearmen at arms! Squires!
Send the foot squires.
Attack!
Try and break it with them.
Give the order!
10 seconds, direwolves engaging.
Direct my blade!
Orders?
Are you kidding me? This is not a vacation night.
It is finished!
Spearmen at arms!
Alright, so she's managed to hold back those with direwolves.
God
Easily
help
so.
us!
Yeah, they're finished. Bats are still doing fuck all.
Battle ready!
Okay, we're dealing a blow to the cripples. The knights I have are broken, but they have nowhere to run, so they're gonna probably die.
Squires!
I keep thinking about the many battles I fought in Medieval 2 where I hold the gate because, or even in Rome actually, wasn't it the case in Rome as well that they had boiling oil in the gatehouse, so as long as you held the gatehouse they just lose so many units. You could hold out legions of troops just because of the boiling oil at the gatehouse. Did I play through it? Sparta. Played it on Legend. Won, and also got the achievement where fight every battle, win every battle. That was really brutal. Did it, but I mean, when you do stuff like that, you're doing a lot of little tricks like that, a lot, or abusing the fact that the AI is running around the entire battlefield without like any reason or logic. And just having them chase your unit across the battlefield. So I abused a heck of a lot in that.
For the lady!
Alright, zombies, 50 seconds. Not gonna be a victory, but hey, if half the enemy army is gone, then I'll take that.
Bretonnia! We are ready!
The lady awaits!
Men at arms! For my liege! We serve the...
to battle then! Show no fear! Have heart! The lady guides us! With Bretonnian fire! To the fight! The lady is watching! In the
Hero of Bretonnia.
For the lady! May the lady... We rule here now.
Okay, so first bit of research has been done. Peasant mobs, income from farms, 2%. Now let's get income from farms. I don't have the money for anything else. So much for the Strygos Empire, I'd say.
Valiant.
Welcome, friends. Let's hope.
Impossible. Do you know who I am?
I know that
Welcome,
the Archon
friends.
is gonna kick your fucking hides. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. That's all that matters here for you boys. Okay, so she's gained some levels. Gonna get charge bonus and engines of war, so that's 2 of them. Leadership RSIs, okay. Scarred veteran, let's get charge bonus as well. As for my guy over here, rank up 5 times after taking the pledge. Pledge to order. Be present. Pledge to order. A knight's vow. Why not?
She speaks, I listen.
Yes, indeed. So, public order. Alright, we're off to a reasonable start.
And if you speak true,
Join war against... I'll gladly do so. Just not right now.
serve you with me.
Sure. I'll help them out. Just not right now. Got other worries. Yeah, the Strygos Empire there. Let's see about the vows. So she's taken down 1 lord.
The lady's justice!
We got the pirates moving in over there.
Now, fight! Now,
Submit.
with the lady calls me.
And that's the start of our grand adventure. I'm interested in the peasant bowman. And that's really the most important thing right now.
Protector of the realm. Lord. My strength and wisdom are yours. My reputation precedes me. Moving out. Going forth, Lord of Bretonnia. Armored in faith. Noble. Yes? Honor before glory, valiant lord. Glory awaits. Pious.
Alright, commandment. Let's see about that. Let's see about commandment. Growth, recruitment cost, tax rate. Yep, tax rate. Simply need the funds.
Guardian.
We're still losing money, I might add, but hopefully with the extra tax rate that should turn around. Either way, I'm not gonna be able to stay there. I'll leave the army there for now. Hopefully Camry is not gonna be a bitch about this. I need to turn on Archon. We're gonna be fighting wars with virtually everyone, aren't we? Yep. Alright, she's gonna have water for a bit. We do have the garrison there.
Yes.
Actually, there is treasure over here.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Let's see if we can pick it up.
Impossible.
Hmm.
Taking my leave.
Okay. Alright, so your income is affected, but not necessarily immediately. Alright, so we got peasant mob. We can get more cavalry. Wonderful. That is just the situation there, isn't it? We do have raiders over there threatening Ferris. Hopefully the undead won't bother us for a bit. Just don't care to deal with them right now. Just not right now, thank you. I will eventually. All undead must be purged. All heretics must be burnt. Heresy must be stamped out. Just as the Strygos Empire was stamped out.
For justice.
Okay, let's take a look, take a gander at what we have. Mounted Yeoman archers. We can get paladin for that. Coal. Brim. Okay, that would produce salt, which would need. Let's see here. So that would give me a solid garrison. Now, of course, this is the settlement, the main one. That's going to be producing field trebuchets. Blessed field trebuchets are important. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, level 4, isn't it? That's a limit level 3. I'll worry about that later, though. For the moment, we gotta focus on... Well, the issue is I simply need to find a solution to get units without... Yeah. Rail Knights, Royal Hippogriff, Knights Errant. Well, if it's Knights Errant, Yeah. Oh, that's a dock. It just gives me... Well, it gives me an income. Yeah, let's go for this. That's gonna be
For
important.
Bretonnia, for the lady!
Well, we could... Hold on. Pledge to chivalry.
Very well, I go.
What news?
Alright. So we're gonna deal with the basement, put an end to their vile schemes, and then start marching south, hopefully. Cetra has arrived. Crap. The fun is about to start. They hate my guts and I hate their guts, so we're out for a collision.
I bid you welcome and invite you to say your piece.
Oh, hello. Non-aggression pact with the dwarves, yeah, why not? Let's march south, aid our knightly brethren against the vile Arcane the Black, but first...
I pray for cooler climes.
Okay. Where did Cetra go, though? Alright, I'm gonna need to... Well, that's a level 3, so that's gonna take a while to actually get. So, for now... Probably have to say... Yeah, we got all of these. I can't just... The province is too small to rely on that, though. And I need an economic bonus. So, let's go for the Weaving House. Got 95 chivalry. Yeah, run away, little girl. Run away.
As you say, show no fear.
The might of Bretonnia descends upon thee.
War machines! Peasant bowmen! Knights of the Helm! Squires! Ready for battle! What we smash it! For the lady! Questing knights!
The lady's fury! Repanse de Lyonesse! For Bretonnia! Repanse de Lyonesse! Justice awaits! As ordered! As commanded! I will go!
We fight for Bretonnia! Ever faithful! Protect Bretonnia! Slay them! Tis done! Aye! Run, men! Fail trebuchet!
Hastily! Post haste!
Paladin of Bretonnia!
Knights errant!
Attack!
It shall be done! Fail trebuchet! We are ready!
Repanse de Lyonesse!
Peasant bowmen!
Orders?
Ready! Bretonnia!
Knights errant! Victory!
Command me! Chevaliers, ready!
I just wanted to ensure their lord's death so that her vows would be honored. So, two heroes killed, and the vow gets closer and closer to completion. Minimal losses, just 50 men, 1,300 beastmen dead. That's what you get when dealing with Bretonnia.
To the flames! All for the lady! March at once, the Lyonesse! Just so! As you order. Lady brought us victory!
Honor before the laws of chivalry demand, I hear you. I refuse. As you say.
I am the... You tread upon Bretonnian land.
You are shrewd. Ready. Aye. Let's hear. I suppose. Nope. Yes?
Do not greet me as a friend.
Empire's blessing. Yes. So,
Do not greet me as a friend.
I refuse.
Ready the swordfish!
Protected protector of the realm.
The lady calls me. Repanse de Lyonesse.
Okay, the followers of Nagash will be next, and I do have a colonization effort that I need to get engaged in. Gold is important. But that's it for the moment. Costin here, signing out. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and enable notifications so you're aware when I'm uploading new content. This is a good start.